gotta be more to this than the Crazy Daisy stories. There has to be more, because Juliette Gordon Low created the most important organization for girls and women in the history of this country. And unlike most businesses, most associations, most nonprofits, it's still around after 100 years. That is quite an achievement. So if Juliette Gordon Low was crazy, I think she was crazy like a fox. And so part of what the book does is try to explain how Juliette Gordon Low was not just this sort of eccentric, unusual woman who didn't know what to do with her life and stumbled onto Robert Baden-Powell, fell in love and said, "Oh yes, I'll do whatever you're doing, darling." So, not your founder? No, not your founder. She controlled every aspect of Girl Scouting. She designed the badges, she designed the uniforms, she picked out the fabric. I mean, she was a one-woman show. So when she got those new shoes to show off to her leaders, right? You know the story of her standing on her head and wiggling her feet in the air, right? You don't need at a meeting, right? It's just like this one, to show you the shoes. People can't see, so she stands and she always stands there. Wiggle her feet to show off the shoes. Well, you don't need hearing for that. That's just feeds the Crazy Daisy thing. But if you were speaking to her and you didn't understand her, or she did something completely wrong, there are great stories about this. Do you know the story of, she's in London, she's there with all the girl guides, you know, the Brits, they're very sort of, I'm married to a Brit, so I know they're emotionless and sort of severe, right? So, I love my husband. I'm married to him for that reason. So, someone's here at the podium speaking, right? And Daisy's back here with all these other sort of severe Brits. And this woman is speaking, but no one's applauding. She's pausing, and Daisy can see no one's applauding. So Daisy, who's got just the most empathetic heart in the world, feels badly for this poor young woman who's speaking, and no one seems to be responding. So this woman speaks, and she pauses, and Daisy goes, "Yes, here, good, yes." No one says anything. The woman looks at her, right? No one says anything. So she goes on speaking. Pauses again. Daisy tries harder. "Well done, yes, good point, yes." Okay, she learns later that the woman is talking about her. Oh, and it sounds something like, "We're so pleased to have Juliette Gordon Low here from America. Wonderful founder of Girl Scouts. Here, yes." She's done terrific work in the... So I think she would speak today to girls about tradition. My mother, my grandmother, the uniform, the badges, the camping, the songs. I mean, some of these things are still, still going on. She believed, and I think it's still true today, that Girl Scouting gets cooler the older you are, the longer you stay in it. I think she would say that. Oh, and this is a part of Juliette Gordon Low's life that people don't know enough about. In 1920, when she resigned from the presidency, she devoted the rest of her life to international Girl Scouting and Girl Guiding. And I think today, she would talk a lot about the importance of international ties in Girl Scouting and Girl Guiding.